Hello, English learners. Welcome back to Roy English Talk. I'm Mia, your daily English speaking partner, and I'm so happy you're here with me today. In this video, we're going to learn something incredibly useful: 200 essential English phrases for daily conversation. These are the kinds of expressions you'll hear every day in real-life English, whether you're shopping, meeting new people, talking to friends, or working in an office. Imagine walking into a cafe in a new country. You want to order a coffee, say hello to the barista, maybe ask for Wi-Fi. But the words just don't come. You freeze. You know what you want to say, but you just don't know how to say it in English. Sound familiar? That's exactly why this video exists. Today, you're going to learn 200 essential English phrases. Not just any phrases, but the ones real people use in everyday life. These are practical, powerful, and super useful expressions that can help you communicate confidently whether you're meeting someone new, traveling abroad, shopping, asking for help, or simply having a casual chat. So why 200 phrases? Because these specific ones come up again and again in real conversations. They're the backbone of everyday English. If you master these, you'll be ready for 90% of daily situations. No more confusion, no more awkward silence, just smooth, natural conversation, even if you're still learning. Throughout this video, I'll guide you category by category. We'll start with simple greetings and small talk, move on to shopping, food, travel, asking for help, and even expressing your feelings. Each phrase will be explained clearly with real-life examples. I'll repeat important parts, highlight pronunciation tips, and help you understand how to use each expression in real situations, not just in theory. This video isn't just about memorizing, it's about helping you think in English, so you can respond naturally and confidently. I'll even give you tips on how to practice these phrases so they become part of your everyday routine. And here's the best part. The more you hear these phrases, the more you'll start to notice them. In movies, in conversations, and on the street. You'll begin to recognize them and use them without even thinking. That's when real fluency starts. So if you're ready to take your English to the next level and speak the way real people do, stay with me. This might just be the most useful English video you've ever seen. Let's get started with our first category, greetings and small talk, the way most conversations begin. Ready? Let's go. Section 2. Greetings and small talk. Let's start with the basics. Greetings and small talk. The first step to any conversation. Whether you're meeting someone for the first time, chatting with a friend, or making polite conversation in a line, these phrases are your entry ticket. Here are the most common and essential greetings you need to know. 1. Hi, hello. Simple, friendly, and universal. Hi is slightly more casual, while hello works in both formal and informal settings. Example: Hi, how are you? To hey, even more casual. It's often used between friends or people your age. Example: Hey, what's up? 3. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. These are polite greetings based on the time of day. Example: Good morning, did you sleep well? 4. How are you? How's it going? What's up? These are ways to ask someone how they're doing. What's up is the most casual. Example: How's it going? Not bad, you. Bye. Nice to meet you. It's a pleasure to meet you. Use these when meeting someone for the first time. Example: Hi, I'm Maria. Nice to meet you. 6. How have you been? Use this when you haven't seen someone in a while. Example: Hey, Tom, how have you been? Now, let's go into Friendly responses to greetings. 1. I'm good, thanks. And you? A classic response. 2. Not bad. Neutral, commonly used. 3. Pretty good, positive, and friendly. I've been better. Honest and polite. 5. Can't complain. Lighthearted and neutral. If you're feeling a bit more expressive, try I'm doing fantastic. Super busy, but good. Just taking it one day at a time. Now that we've greeted someone, what's next? Small talk. This is what keeps the conversation alive and friendly. Let's break down some classic small talk topics. 1. Talking about the weather. It's really sunny today, isn't it? Looks like we might get some rain. Weather is a great neutral topic, especially when talking to strangers or people you don't know well. 2. Talking about the weekend. Did you do anything fun this weekend? Got any plans for Saturday? Weekends are universal, so they're great for connection. 3. Talking about work or school. What do you do for work? Is your job stressful? You can also ask about colleagues or projects if you already know the person a bit. 4. Talking about hobbies. What do you usually do in your free time? Are you into sports or music? This is perfect for finding shared interests. 5. Talking about news or local events. Did you hear about the festival downtown? That traffic jam this morning was wild. Remember, small talk doesn't need to be deep. It just needs to be light, polite, and friendly. Now, if you want to be a great small talker, ask open-ended questions. Questions that can't be answered with just yes or no. Try these. What brought you here today? How do you usually spend your weekends? What kind of movies do you enjoy? Have you been traveling lately? If someone asks you a question, don't just answer. Share something extra. I'm a student. I study graphic design. I've always been into art. I work in finance. It's challenging, but I like numbers. And of course, always be ready with follow-ups that show you're listening. Oh, wow, that sounds exciting. How did you get into that? Do you do that often? That's something I've always wanted to try. Now, what if you want to politely exit the conversation? Use these. Anyway, I should get going. Great chatting with you. It was really nice to meet you. Let's catch up again soon. I hope you have a great day. Let's see all of this in a realistic conversation example. Alex. Hey, how's it going? Sophie. Pretty good, thanks. How about you? Alex. Not bad. Just finished work. What about you? Sophie. Same here. I teach high school. Today was super busy. Alex. That's awesome. What subject do you teach? Sophie. English. I love it, especially helping students with writing. Alex. Cool. I've always been terrible at writing. Sophie. It just takes practice. Anyway, I should run, but great talking to you. Alex. You too. See you around. Your turn. Try creating a small talk conversation in your notebook using 5 phrases you learned today. Better yet, try using one of them in a real conversation. Even just saying, "Hey, how's it going?" to someone can build your confidence. Section 3. Asking for help. In everyday life, one of the most important things you'll need to do is ask for help. Whether you're lost, confused, or need assistance with something, knowing the right English phrases can make a huge difference. It's not just about the words. It's about sounding polite, confident, and clear. Let's start with some basic help phrases. 1. Can you help me, please? This is the simplest and most polite way to ask for assistance. 2. I need some help. Use this when you're in trouble or confused. 3. Could you give me a hand? A more casual and friendly way to ask for help. 4. Would you mind helping me? This sounds very polite and respectful. 5. Excuse me, can I ask you something? A great way to get someone's attention before asking a question. Now let's look at some situational phrases, the kind you'll need in specific situations. If you're lost, excuse me, I'm a little lost. Can you tell me how to get to the train station? Is this the right way to the museum? How far is it to the airport? Can you show me on the map? Tip: always start with excuse me. It's polite and softens your request. If you don't understand something, sorry, I don't understand. Could you repeat that, please? What does that mean? Can you speak a little slower, please? Can you explain that another way? These are super helpful when you're talking to someone and you miss a word or feel confused. If something isn't working, excuse me, this machine isn't working. The elevator is stuck. My keycard doesn't work. There's a problem with my order. Can someone take a look at this, please? These phrases are useful in hotels, offices, or public places where you need technical or customer help. In a cafe or restaurant. Can I have some water, please? Excuse me, I think there's a mistake in the bill. I didn't order this. Can I speak to the manager, please? You can stay polite even when something goes wrong. Tone matters as much as the words. Let's now focus on how to respond when someone says they'll help. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That's very kind of you. You've been a big help. Using these makes the other person feel good and builds a positive connection. Now let's practice with some realistic dialogues. Dialogue 1, asking for directions. You: excuse me, can you help me? I'm trying to find the nearest ATM. Stranger: sure, there's one just around the corner. You: great, thank you so much. Stranger: no problem, have a good day. Dialogue 2, in a store. You: hi, I need some help. I can't find the milk. Employee: it's in aisle 4 next to the bread. You: thanks a lot. Employee: you're welcome. Dialogue 3, at a hotel. You: excuse me, my room key isn't working. Receptionist: let me check that for you. You: thanks, I really appreciate it. Receptionist: no problem, here's a new key. Now here are some tips to sound extra natural and polite when asking for help. Always start with excuse me. It softens your tone. Use please and thank you. It shows respect. Keep your voice calm and friendly, even if you're frustrated. And remember, it's okay to ask for help. People are usually happy to assist, especially if you ask in a kind and respectful way. Section 4, shopping and money. Shopping is one of the most common activities you'll do while traveling or living in an English-speaking country. Whether you're buying groceries, clothes, electronics, or souvenirs, these phrases will help you navigate stores, markets, and online shopping like a pro. Let's start with some basic shopping questions. 1. How much is this? This is the most direct way to ask about price. 2. What's the price of this? Slightly more formal, but equally common. 3. Is this on sale? Use this when you're hoping for a discount. 4. Do you have this in a different size color? Super useful when shopping for clothes or shoes. 5. Can I try this on? Use this in clothing stores to ask if you can go to the fitting room. Now let's talk about making a purchase. When you're ready to buy, you can say, I'll take it. Can I buy this? I'd like to get this one, please. Can I pay by card? Do you take cash or card? At the checkout, you might hear, would you like a bag? Do you have a loyalty card? Your total is $24.99. Please insert your card. Would you like a receipt? Now let's cover asking for help in a store. Excuse me, where can I find the milk? Do you sell batteries? I'm looking for a gift. Can you help me? Is there someone who can assist me? Sales staff will often say, let me check in the back. It's on aisle 5. We're out of stock right now. It's buy one, get one free. At a clothing store, some useful questions and comments. Do you have this in medium? Where are the fitting rooms? It's a bit too tight. Do you have something more casual? This looks great. And when something doesn't fit, it's too big. It's not my style. The sleeves are too long. Talking about money. Money is part of every transaction. Here are phrases you'll hear or use. That's too expensive. Do you have anything cheaper? What's the return policy? Is there a discount for students? Can I pay in installments? If you're splitting a bill with friends, let's split it. I'll get this one. Can we pay separately? Do you accept Venmo or PayPal? At the cashier. Here's a sample dialogue. Cashier. Hi there. Did you find everything okay? You. Yes, thank you. Just these. Cashier. Your total is $42.75. You. Can I pay with card? Cashier. Sure. Would you like a bag? You. Yes, please. Cashier. Here's your receipt. Have a great day. You. Thanks, you too. Grocery shopping phrases. Where's the dairy section? Do you sell organic produce? I'm looking for almond milk. How much are these apples per pound? Can I get 300 grams of this cheese? Pro tip. In English-speaking countries, units like pound, ounce, and gram come up often in grocery stores, so it's good to get familiar with them. Bargaining and negotiating, mainly in markets or small shops. Can you give me a better price? Is that your best price? I saw this for less somewhere else. Can I get a discount if I buy 2? If the seller agrees, they might say, okay, I'll give you 10% off. Just for today, it's 10. Buy 2, get 1 free. Let's do another dialogue, this time in a clothing store. You. Excuse me, do you have this in size large? Employee. Let me check. Yes, we do. Here you go. You. Thanks. Can I try it on? Employee. Sure, the fitting rooms are on the left. You. It fits great. I'll take it. Employee. Perfect. Just head to the front to pay. And one more at a market. You. Hi. How much is this bracelet? Seller. It's 15. You. Can you do $10? Seller. How about $12? You. Deal. I'll take it. Practice time. Now here's your challenge. The next time you go shopping, try using one new phrase from this section. Whether you're asking where something is, trying something on, or simply saying, I'll take it, using English in real life is the fastest way to improve. Even if you're shopping online, try reading product descriptions in English or messaging customer support. It's great practice. Section 5. At a restaurant. Eating out is one of the most enjoyable ways to experience a new culture, and speaking English confidently at a restaurant makes the whole experience smoother and more fun. In this section, we'll go through all the essential phrases you'll need, from entering the restaurant to paying the bill. Let's begin with entering and asking for a table. Chapter 1. Hi, table for 2, please. Use this when arriving without a reservation. 2. Do you have a table available? A polite way to ask if they can seat you. 3. We have a reservation under your name. Use this if you booked in advance. 4. Can we sit outside? Or, can we have a booth? Ask for your preferred seating. Once seated, the waiter will often say, Can I get you something to drink? Are you ready to order? Would you like to hear the specials? Let me know if you have any questions. Now let's look at ordering food. Can I see the menu, please? What do you recommend? I'll have the chicken pasta, please. Can I get this without onions? I'm allergic to peanuts. Do you have any vegetarian options? Can I get it to go? Hey, or can I have it as takeout? Using please and I'll have makes your order sound natural and polite. Ordering drinks. I'll have a glass of water. Can I get a soda with no ice? Do you have any fresh juice? What kind of tea do you have? Asking about the food. What's in this dish? Is it spicy? How big is the portion? How long does it take to prepare? This is especially useful if you're trying something new or have dietary restrictions. If something goes wrong, even in the best restaurants, problems can happen. Here's how to handle them. Excuse me, I think this is undercooked. I didn't order this. This is too salty. Can you please warm this up? There's a mistake on the bill. Always stay polite and calm. Tone makes a big difference. Asking for the check. Can we have the check, please? We'd like to pay now. Can we split the bill? Do you take credit cards? If you're tipping, you might say, is the tip included? I'll leave 15%. Keep the change. Sample dialogue at a restaurant. Waiter. Hi there. Just the two of you? You. Yes, table for two, please. Waiter. Right this way. Can I get you something to drink? You. I'll have a lemonade, please. Friend. Water for me. Waiter. Here are your menus. I'll be back in a moment. Later. Waiter. Are you ready to order? You. Yes, I'll have the grilled salmon with no onions. Friend. I'll try the chicken stir-fry. Waiter. Great. I'll put that in for you. After the meal, you. Can we have the check, please? Waiter. Sure. I'll be right back. You. Do you take cards? Waiter. Yes, we do. You. Thanks. Everything was delicious. Special dining situations. Ordering takeout or delivery. Can I place a takeout order? How long will it take? Do you deliver to this address? Can I pay online? At a fast food place. Combo meal, please. Can I get large fries with that? To go, please. Extra ketchup, please. Practice. Tip: if you're shy about ordering in English, try this. Write down your order at home and practice saying it out loud. You can even practice in front of a mirror or with a friend. The more you say it, the easier it gets, and the more natural you'll sound. Here's a simple script you can try at your favorite cafe. Hi, I'd like a medium coffee with no sugar. And can I get a muffin too, please? Section 6, Directions and Travel. Traveling in an English-speaking country means navigating airports, buses, subways, hotels, and new cities. Whether you're on vacation or commuting, knowing how to ask for directions and talk about transportation is incredibly useful. This section gives you the phrases you need to move around smoothly and confidently. Let's begin with asking for directions. 1. Excuse me, can you help me? Always start with this polite opener. 2. How do I get to place? This is the most direct way to ask for directions. How do I get to the nearest subway station? 3. Where is the bank, la post office, la museum? Simple and straight to the point. 4. Is it far from here? Use this to know if you can walk or need transport. 5. Can you show me on the map? Helpful when using paper maps or phone apps. 6. Is it within walking distance? Use this when deciding between walking or taking a ride. Now let's look at understanding directions people might give you. Go straight. Turn left at the corner. It's right across from the gas station. It's next to the grocery store. Take the second right. You'll see a big red building. It's just past that. Tip: Listen for landmarks like shops, parks, or signs. They're often easier to spot than street names. At public transport stops or stations. Here are some questions you might ask. Where can I catch the bus to the airport? Is this the right train for downtown? How much is a ticket to the city center? Do I need to transfer trains? How long is the ride? Common vocabulary. Bus stop. Train station, subway / metro platform, ticket machine, transfer/connection, rush hour. On a bus or subway. If you're unsure, try these. Does this bus go to destination? Where should I get off? Is this the last stop? Can you let me know when we reach place? You'll also hear, next stop, Central Station. Doors are closing. Please stand clear of the doors. Exact change only. At the airport. Before flying, you might ask, where is the check-in counter? Is my flight on time? What gate is this flight? Do I need to go through security again? Where can I find baggage claim? Airport announcements often say, Flight 223 to Chicago is now boarding. Final call for passengers on Flight 821. Your flight has been delayed. In a taxi or rideshare. Can you take me to this address? How long will it take to get there? How much will it cost? Do you accept credit cards? Can you go a bit faster, please? I'm in a hurry. And don't forget to say, thank you, keep the change. Can I get a receipt, please? Checking into a hotel. I have a reservation under your name. What time is check-in? Do you have Wi-Fi? Is breakfast included? Can I get a wake-up call at 6 a.m.? And for problems, the air conditioning isn't working. Can I change rooms? The key card isn't working. There's too much noise next door. Sample dialogue, asking for directions. You. Excuse me, how do I get to the museum? Stranger. Go straight, then take the second left. It's next to the park. You. Is it far? Stranger. No, it's about a 10-minute walk. You. Great, thanks so much. Stranger. No problem, enjoy your visit. Sample dialogue. At a train station. You. Hi, is this the right train for downtown? Employee. Yes, but you'll need to change at Central Station. You. Okay, where do I change? Employee. Platform 3. Just follow the signs. You. Thanks, how long is the ride? Employee. About 25 minutes. You. Perfect, thanks again. Travel tip phrases. Is there Wi-Fi on the bus? Do I need to book tickets in advance? Is this seat taken? Can I leave my luggage here? When does the next train leave? These questions make your travel smoother and help avoid confusion. Practice challenge. The next time you use your GPS, try saying the directions out loud in English. Example, turn right at the light, go straight, destination on the left. Or if you're traveling soon, practice saying, excuse me, can you help me? I'm looking for the train to the airport. Real-life practice builds real confidence. Section 7. At work or school. Whether you're working in an English-speaking environment or studying at a school or university, you need to know the right phrases to sound professional, clear, and respectful. This section will guide you through the most common expressions used in workplaces and classrooms. From introductions and meetings to asking questions and making suggestions. Let's begin with introducing yourself at work or school. 1. Hi, I'm your name. I just started here. Great for new employees or students. 2. Nice to meet you. I'm part of the marketing team. Use this to say your role. 3. I'm a student in the business program, a simple way to share your background. 4. I'm from country, and I've just moved here. Perfect for international workers or students. Common workplace phrases. Asking for clarification. Could you explain that again, please? I'm not sure I understand. Can you go over it once more? Do you mean we should send the report by Friday? Making polite requests. Could you help me with this task? Would you mind reviewing this document? Can I ask you a quick question? Giving updates. Just to update you, the presentation is almost ready. I've completed the report. It's in your inbox. We're still waiting for feedback from the client. Participating in meetings. Can I add something here? That's a good point. I agree. Maybe we could try another approach. Let's take a 5-minute break. Common school/classroom phrases. Asking questions. Can you repeat the last part? What does this word mean? How do you pronounce this? Can you give an example? Talking about assignments. When is the assignment due? Do we need to submit it online? How long should the essay be? Is this going to be on the exam? Group work. Let's divide the work evenly. I'll take care of the first part. Can we meet tomorrow to finish it? I think we need more time. Showing you're paying attention. I see what you mean. That makes sense. Got it. Thanks for explaining. Email and message etiquette. Whether it's work or school, emails are a key part of communication. Here are useful phrases. Opening. Hi, Natasha. I hope you're doing well. Dear Sarah, I'm writing to follow up on. Good morning. I wanted to ask about requests and updates. Would you be able to send me the document? Just checking in on the status of the task. Let me know if you need anything else from me. Closing. Best regards. Thanks in advance. Sincerely. Sample dialogue. At work. You. Hey, I have a quick question about the client report. Coworker. Sure, what's up? You. Do we include last month's data or just this month? Coworker. Just this month. Keep it short. You. Got it. Thanks a lot. Sample dialogue. In class, you. Excuse me, Professor. Is the essay due next week? Teacher. Yes, it's due Friday before class. You. Okay, can we choose our own topics? Teacher. Absolutely. Just keep it related to the readings. You. Thanks. Office-specific vocabulary. Deadline presentation. Task list. Project manager team meeting. Break room. Promotion budget. Client feedback CK school specific vocabulary. Assignment. Group project syllabus. Term paper exam. Lecture tutor office hours. Campus GPA pro tip for learners. If you're in a professional or academic environment, confidence matters. Even if your grammar isn't perfect. Speak clearly, use polite phrases, and don't be afraid to ask questions. People respect someone who's willing to learn and communicate. Try using this quick formula when you don't know something. I'm not sure I understand. Could you explain that again, please? Can I double-check something with you? These phrases make you sound smart and respectful, not uncertain. Practice challenge. Choose 5 phrases from this section that apply to your real life, your job, your school, your current situation, and practice saying them today. You can also write short role plays or mock conversations to simulate meetings or classroom moments. Section 8. Making plans and social life. Whether you're catching up with friends, planning a weekend trip, or just grabbing coffee, social English is where language becomes fun and real. Making plans and casually chatting are skills that will help you connect with others, build friendships, and enjoy life more, all while improving your English naturally. Let's start with inviting someone to do something. 1. Do you want to hang out this weekend? A super casual way to invite a friend. 2. Are you free tomorrow night? Great for checking someone's schedule. 3. Let's grab lunch sometime. Casual and friendly. Want to catch a movie? Quick and direct. 5. Would you like to come to my place? A slightly more personal invitation. You can also suggest a specific plan. Let's meet at 7 at the cafe. How about dinner on Friday? We could go hiking if the weather's good. Accepting an invitation. Yeah, that sounds great. Sure, I'd love to. Count me in. Sounds fun. Absolutely. If you're not sure yet, maybe I'll let you know. I'll check my schedule. I think I'm free, but I'll confirm. Politely declining. Even if you can't go, it's nice to be polite. I'd love to, but I can't. Sorry, I've already got plans. Maybe next time. Thanks for the invite, though. Follow it with a reason if you like. I have to study. I'm working late. I'm feeling a bit tired. Making arrangements. Once you agree to meet, you might say, where should we meet? What time works for you? Let's meet at 6 in front of the cinema. Should I bring anything? And confirming plans. Just checking. We're still on for tonight, right? I'll be there around 5. See you then. Small talk during social events. When you're already hanging out, keep things light. So, how's your week been? What have you been up to lately? Did you watch that new show on Netflix? Any fun plans for the weekend? These are great conversation starters, talking about events and outings. There's a food festival this weekend. Have you ever been to that new rooftop bar? I heard there's a cool art show downtown. We should totally check that out. And if you want to suggest something new, I've never been there before. Want to go together? Let's try something different this time. I know a great place for coffee. Sample dialogue. Making plans. You. Hey, are you doing anything Friday night? Friend. Not really. What's up? You. Wanna grab dinner and maybe catch a movie? Friend. Yeah, that sounds awesome. You. Cool. I'll text you the details. Friend. Perfect. Looking forward to it. Practice vocabulary. Here are some phrases people use casually when hanging out. Chill. Equals relax or hang out. Let's just chill at my place. Catch up. Equals talk after not seeing each other for a while. We should catch up soon. Drop by. Equals visit casually. Feel free to drop by anytime. Hang out. You'll spend time together. We hung out all afternoon. At social events, if you're at a party or gathering. Thanks for inviting me. This place is amazing. Do you know many people here? How do you know the host? Want to grab something to eat? These help you break the ice and start conversations, messaging and texting. Informal English is super common when texting. You free tonight? Let's meet at 8. Want to grab a drink? See you in 10. Can't make it tonight. Sorry. Emojis and short forms like LOL, BRB, or IDK also appear a lot. Just keep it friendly and casual. Challenge for today. Think of one friend, coworker, or classmate and invite them to do something simple. Use one of the phrases from this section. Even if you're nervous, just try. Social practice is a fun and powerful way to grow your English confidence. Section 9. Expressing feelings and opinions. Being able to express how you feel and what you think is a key part of mastering any language. It's how you make deeper connections, share ideas, and stand out as a confident speaker. In English, there are many natural and simple ways to talk about your emotions, preferences, and opinions, and this section will guide you through the most useful ones. Let's begin with some basic feeling phrases. I feel, a direct way to describe your current emotion. I feel happy. I feel tired. I feel nervous about the test. 2. I'm feeling a bit. Use this when your emotion isn't strong or permanent. I'm feeling a bit anxious today. I'm feeling really excited. 3. I'm in a good mood. I'm in a bad mood. Use these for your overall emotional state. 4. I'm stressed out. I'm burned out. Very common phrases for when you're overwhelmed. 5. I'm bored. I'm frustrated. I'm relaxed. I'm proud. Use adjectives to quickly express how you feel. Now let's talk about opinions. You can express what you think using these phrases. I think this movie is great. In my opinion, it's too expensive. I believe we should try a new approach. I guess you could say I'm shy. If you ask me, the food here isn't that good. Want to sound more polite or soft? Try these. I'm not sure, but it seems like maybe we could. You might be right. These help you express yourself without sounding too strong or negative. Talking about likes and dislikes. Likes. I love cooking. I really like this band. I enjoy spending time outdoors. I'm into photography. I'm a big fan of horror movies. Dislikes. I don't like spicy food. I can't stand loud music. I'm not really into sports. I'm not a fan of that actor. It's not my thing. These expressions help you connect with others or avoid something you don't enjoy. Talking about thoughts and decisions. I'm thinking about changing jobs. I've decided to study abroad. I can't decide what to wear. What do you think? Any thoughts on this? Asking others what they think is also part of expressing yourself. How do you feel about this? Do you agree? What's your take on it? Sample dialogue, sharing feelings and opinions. You. I'm a little nervous about tomorrow's meeting. Coworker. Why's that? You. I just want everything to go well. I've been preparing all week. Coworker. You'll do great. I think your ideas are really strong. You. Thanks. That makes me feel a bit more confident. Reactions to someone else's opinions. Yeah, I totally agree. I see your point. That's true. Really? I didn't think about it that way. I'm not sure I agree, but that's interest. You can disagree politely by saying, I see what you mean, but I feel differently. That's one way to look at it, but I respect your opinion, but here's mine. Emotional vocabulary. Here are more words to describe how you feel. Excited. Nervous, confused. Hopeful, disappointed. Grateful. Lonely. Inspire, decurious. Annoyed, try using these with I feel or I'm feeling. I'm feeling curious about this topic. I feel grateful for all the support I've gotten. Talking about mental and emotional health. I've been feeling stressed lately. I need to take a break. Sometimes I feel overwhelmed. I've been trying to stay positive. I talked to a friend and that helped. Being open about feelings is not just okay. It's encouraged. It shows strength and honesty. Practice challenge. Write or say 5 sentences about how you're feeling today. Use different phrases like, I'm feeling tired but motivated. I think this project is going really well. In my opinion, we should take a short break. Then, try sharing a thought or opinion with a friend or classmate, even a small one. It could be about the weather, food, or a show you like. The more you express yourself, the more natural it becomes. Section 10. Review and practice tips. Congratulations! You've just learned 200 essential English phrases for daily conversation. From greetings and small talk to shopping, travel, work, and emotional expression, you now have a toolkit of useful, practical phrases you can use in real life. But here's the secret. Learning phrases is only the first step. The real progress comes when you start using them consistently. So in this final section, we'll review the key categories, go over real-life practice tips, and help you build strong habits that boost your fluency day by day. Quick review. The 9 core categories. Greetings and small talk. Say hi, how's it going? Or what's up, confidently. Use small talk topics like the weather, weekend plans, or hobbies. 2. Asking for help. Phrases like, can you help me? And I don't understand are powerful. Being polite with excuse me and please makes people want to help. 3. Shopping and money. Ask. How much is this? Or can I try this on? When you shop, know how to talk about prices, payments, discounts, and returns. 4. At a restaurant, use phrases like, I'll have, and can I see the menu? Handle any situation, even when something goes wrong, with calm, polite English. 5. Directions and travel. Ask, where is, or how do I get to, when you're navigating. Know key transport words like platform, ticket, and transfer. 6. At work or school. Use phrases to ask questions, make requests, and join meetings. Say things like, could you explain that again? Or, I'll take care of it. 7. Making plans and social life. Invite friends with wanna hang out? Or, are you free this weekend? Make plans, accept or decline invitations, and keep it casual and friendly. 8. Expressing feelings and opinions. Say, I feel or basaya, I think, to share how you really feel. Talk about likes, dislikes, ideas, and emotional states. The power of repetition. Now that you've heard these phrases, you may understand them, but do you remember them? Can you say them confidently? That's where repetition comes in. Here's how to practice effectively. 1. Repeat out loud, say each phrase out loud. Don't just read it, speak it like you're talking to someone. 2. Shadowing technique. Listen to a native speaker from a video or podcast and repeat what they say, matching their rhythm and tone. Do it in real time. 3. Record yourself. Use your phone or a voice app to record yourself saying phrases. Play it back to hear how you sound. You'll catch things you didn't notice. 4. Spaced repetition. Don't try to memorize everything in one day. Review 10 to 20 phrases each day. Then revisit them a few days later. This locks them into long-term memory. Real-life practice tips 1. Use phrases in your daily life. Ordering food? Use your restaurant phrases. Messaging a friend? Try making plans in English. Talking to a coworker? Ask, how's your day going? 2. Set small goals. Today, I'll use 3 English phrases at work. Tonight, I'll text a friend using 1 new phrase. This week, I'll have 1 conversation entirely in English. 3. Practice with people. Practice with friends, language partners, tutors, or even strangers. Real conversation is the fastest way to improve. 4. Join online groups. Find English learning communities on apps like HelloTalk, Tandem, or Reddit. Talk with people learning just like you. 5. Use a mirror. Practice speaking in front of a mirror. Watch your expressions and body language. Build comfort and confidence. How to make English a habit. Fluency doesn't come from studying once a week. It comes from small, regular actions. Try these habits. Listen to an English podcast every morning. Watch one YouTube video in English per day. Keep a short English journal. Write one paragraph every night. Label things in your house in English. Change your phone's language settings to English. Even just 15 minutes a day can lead to huge progress over time. Motivation and mindset. Learning a language is a journey. Some days you'll feel amazing. Other days you'll feel stuck. That's okay. Here's what to remember. Mistakes are good. They show you're learning. Progress is slow at first, fast later. Fluency is built, not born. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to keep going. And when in doubt, go back to the basics. Rewatch this video. Practice the phrases again. Say them out loud. Write them. Use them. Each time you repeat, you get stronger. Final practice challenge. Here's your 3-day challenge to supercharge your learning. Day 1. Choose 10 phrases from your favorite section. Say them out loud 5 times each. Day 2. Use 3 of those phrases in a real or imagined conversation. Record yourself if you can. Day 3. Write a short paragraph using at least 5 phrases you've learned. Repeat the cycle every week. Make it a habit. Make it fun. Final words. You've just gone through one of the most practical English lessons out there. 200 phrases that people actually use every day. You now have the power to order food, ask for help, make friends, travel, express your feelings, and sound more natural in every conversation. Keep practicing, stay curious. And remember, your English doesn't need to be perfect to be powerful. It just needs to be real. Thanks for watching. If this video helped you, give it a like, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. You've got this.